I'm Janet Morley, writer of this blog, The Path to Prosperity, What is True for You? And today's message, I think, is pretty foundational for being on a path to prosperity. And that is to reduce as much as humanly possible all negativity in your life. Now I know that's pretty difficult because literally we are surrounded with negative news, negative discussions. People are always talking about what's bad, what's wrong with the world. Certainly we turn on our television, we turn on our radio, and that's what is coming at us from all directions. So how is it that I am doing an elimination process? How am I bringing just the opposite into my life? Good news and inspirational thoughts and ideas. Well, I'm doing that myself by what I call immersion. And that is when I wake up, I read a little bit from a book that is a self-help, self-development book. If I go somewhere in the car, when the engine turns on, so does my CD, and I'm listening to wonderful ideas from maybe service that I heard from one of our spiritual leaders. When I get home, if I have a few minutes, I can turn on and watch. Even YouTube has all kinds of inspirational quotes and special movies that you can look at. So I think in order to really be on that path to prosperity, we need that constant input, that constant influx of higher ideas and better materials that we are thinking about and focusing on as becoming a regular part of our thinking. And one of my very favorites, of course, is the old classic, Think and Grow Rich. Now, interestingly, I've never read this before. This was written, 1937, but it took Napoleon Hill 20 years to write it. So he began this writing in 1917. And if you read it, which I'm sure most of you have, it's as current today as it was back then. The practices and principles, the tactics of the most wealthy men in our country. So if you are interested in really achieving an ongoing path to prosperity, my suggestion is, in order to do that, to really also practice immersion. There are so many resources now. It's even on Facebook, it's in YouTube, it's everywhere. But even if you don't have access digitally, you certainly have the library. And I would just really urge you, I would really encourage you to use as much as possible those special times or all the waking times in surrounding yourself in the good thoughts, the good ideas of the people before us who have experienced their own path to prosperity. So thank you for listening, and I will leave you with this idea. Feed your body, feed your mind, and feed your spirit. Thank you again for listening. I look forward to sharing new ideas on your path to prosperity in the future. Thank you.